we're
much?
gonna get them off.
What?
About 400 feet across.
Oh.
Can I get that in metric?
What do you mean the ruin is not there?
What ruin?
Because the whole entire realm is in ruin.
You are at the ruins of a village that has sunk slowly into mud. I should be able to show you this, right? Yeah, let me just put a group token on this map, and I should be able to show you this.
I've lost all visuals. Page is unresponsive. Yeah, wait.
Houston, we have an oopsie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we using your advanced room technology? Like to see
Oh
inside
fuck, what are we looking
buildings?
at here? Boy.
So you guys are over here.
Oh,
There are decrepit and broken down ruins here and there. The ones with standing walls I've closed off, but there are lots of low down walls. Over here, I'll point an arrow from the token. Down this way is where you're seeing the flashing light.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be a cone, somewhat like a torch.
How steady is the period of the flashing?
Maybe every other second, it's waving left and right.
But like the like when it goes from on to off, is it like sporadic, like on off on off, or is
It's
it
not
like...
going off and on, it's waving left and right.
There
Oh,
could be
it's
a
like,
tree branch between us and it's
what do you
flashing
call it?
behind it.
okay. Hmm.
Wait,
I
so
don't
we've
like
got a
the
building
look.
to the left, a building to the south, and then some ruins, and a weird flamey box thing.
Roll20 has crashed for me. I'm gonna reload the page.
There
Actually, I'm
could
gonna
be
open everything. I'm gonna open
Oh, there
everything in
it is.
Firefox.
Was my statement correct?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your statement, Ben.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was heard. So there's a building south, a building north, ruins just by the south building, and a weird flaming box.
That is not a flaming box, that is an extremely large... Well, you have difficulty seeing, but above the fog you can see the top of a tree. These are just general outlines of things. You can't make out their details. There are no details on the map. This is just vague stuff.
Okay.
Oh, am I meant to see this detailed map then?
It would be a bit impossible for you to explore without it.
Okay.
Each square is meant to be 100 feet, and it says you can't see further than 120 feet, so I have no idea how they want a DM to run this bit.
Great difficulty.
Yeah,
I think your description is probably what we're looking at, isn't it? About there is something there, and we
Yeah,
need to
more or
get
less.
closer to actually
so
investigate.
if you just imagine things being blurred, like they've drawn it with very lack of detail sort of drawings.
Yonoran points out that he can see a tree in the distance.
I'm a little bit worried about this light, chaps. I mean, not being funny, but if that was in water, it'd be a lighthouse warning of rocks. No,
Like much farther.
came from here.
No, it did not. Not at all.
Oh,
From
If you look at the group token,
I'm just gonna stop broadcasting.
yep. The group token is
here,
yeah, right. Yep.
it came from the other side of the river down this way.
Oh, okay. That could be a will o' the wisp.
We might be followed or warned.
I don't
Between-
think crossing a treacherous river is a good idea.
yeah, I'm not for the idea too.
It could
Should
be
we
a will o'
follow
the
the
wisp
path?
tempting us to our doom.
South or west?
Down.
If we go west, we can explore the building. If
Oh,
we go south,
sorry.
we can head towards the tree.
It could be Strahd fucking with us.
What? Oh, you mean the light? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just one of
I
those.
don't think we should go towards the light.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those.
Don't
deadly
head towards
things.
the light.
Well, either way, we'll reach the tree, so we should at least go into that building. That seems.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking
interesting.
these blacked out areas. They look very interesting, don't they?
Black what?
The blacked
What?
out areas.
What's
On the map.
what's this?
It's a tree. The trunk.
Okay. Wow.
The square tree.
So yeah.
You're a
we-
square tree, Eric.
Oh yes.
I'm just gonna say right now, the video stuff is all falling away bit by bit, so I'm just gonna disable it.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
clearly isn't working properly, so.
I'm
But-
sorry, guys.
I know it's okay. I've switched off outgoing and incoming anyway, simply
I
because
won't
it's just panning my hard
Cast
drive.
Nothing. I don't want to see faces.
Okay,
Hmm.
Ben, you asked a very good question. I'm gonna repeat it because I don't think the party picked up on it.
Okay.
Nope.
Do you want to go west along the path towards the buildings, or
Yeah.
south along the path towards the
ruins.
tree?
I
Well, the
think-
ruins and then the tree, yeah.
Yeah, either way, we can still get to the tree.
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah.
go to.
Yeah.
Plus the ruins.
yeah.
Yonoran
might-
states that he wants to explore the building to the west rather than go to the ruins and towards
Yeah.
the light.
I prefer the building path.
Hogan is indifferent, actually.
Okay then. Seemed like everybody was okay with to the left.
Yeah.
You find that as the path breaks away into this swampy murk, it's difficult terrain, and
Oh.
so it takes you twice as much time to progress. However,
that
you do
heading
so
south?
without much difficulty. No, that's heading west.
Heading west. Okay. So is that when it gets to here? Oh. Oh. Not reacting.
Here was the difficult terrain.
It's not doing anything for me. I'm getting no response from the screen at all. Hold on, I'm gonna reconnect.
And bitch.
Yeah, no.
As you approach the cluster of ruined
No.
cottages, separated by low stone walls, you see a short stretch of dirt road that has remained intact. As you look around the cottages, glancing inside, you see that the cottages actually contain nothing whatsoever of value.
Not even a spoon?
Literally not even a spoon. Anything that small would have sunk into the mud.
Oh,
I'm hearing biscuits
not me this time.
or crisps or something.
Okay.
All of the wood that is there is wet.
I guess.
On the inside, does it look like as if people have packed up and left, or
Is
does
it
it
like-
just, or is it just abandoned?
It looks abandoned.
Do they
Let's
look old
explore.
or?
So there are like like still plates in the dish. Oh,
No, I think it's like ruins.
It looks very, very old.
okay.
It looks like it was definitely abandoned, but has just degraded and degraded.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, sure. You eventually keep making your way along the path and get to the end of it again. As you move out into the marsh, you eventually get closer to the tree. At which point, you find that someone has built a ramshackle wooden hut on the stump of what used to be an enormous tree. Wow.
Oh, what? A ramshackle what? Hut.
A ramshackle wooden hut.
Oh. So the light.
The rotting roots of the stump thrust up from the mire like legs of a gigantic spider. An open doorway is visible on the east side of the hut, beneath which floats the upside down, hollowed out skull of a giant. Floats on the surface of the mire, this is.
A what?
Wait, where's the hut? I didn't.
On top of the stump.
On top of the stump, there's a hut which has a giant skull.
On the
And-
east side, which is upside down and hollowed out.
Can I ask a question about the hut?
Once I'm done with the description, sure.
Okay.
Flanking the hut's doorway, which is on the east side, there are 2 iron cages that dangle like hideous ornaments from the eaves. Scores of ravens are trapped inside each one.
Oh boy.
As you're walking around, they squawk and flutter.
Also, a group of ravens is called a murder.
No, that's crows. A
Oh.
murder of crows.
Potato, potato.
But it's good enough.
You're right
Gustav.
and I'm wrong.
Are you using a spell slot for both of those? You can see that the skull itself does have magic on it. I'm not sure what the type would be. Give me a moment.
I reckon it's a lift.
Transmutation. I was actually about to get to that. Faint magic comes from vague crows within those cages.
Now, this...
That magic is. Give me a moment again. I believe it's transmutation, yeah.
This hut, though, does it look like it's been built
Yeah,
in
transmutation.
tree? Or like the hut has legs?
It looks like the hut does not have legs. If anything, it looks like the roots of the tree are legs. The hut is built atop the stump.
Oh, okay, thank God.
The floor just below it is actually just water and marsh and slop. So it is impossible, because it is actually so wet, like every time you step, the water moves away and then closes in. There's no way to tell. However, roll me a perception.
You can no longer see the tree.
Oh
Oh no.
18? Let me just read something, 2 seconds. You notice that there's actually someone in there.
Wait.
Can you Norin shout?
Wait.
I don't know. No.
Ignoring can shout.
Norin shouts.
No. Yeah, I stop him. Attempt to.
You are attempted to be forcibly grabbed. Since, Hogan, you're the stronger of the 2 of you, and there are 2 of you, roll with advantage on athletics. Ben, feel free to compete against that with an acrobatics if you want to.
Why is everyone always fucking slapping Norin?
Like,
Can I try and
count?
dodge it?
Yeah, I said feel free to roll an acrobatics in competition.
Oh dear.
A natural one, unfortunately. So, as you go to shout, they do slap their hand over your mouth.
Exactly.
Norin kind of muffles under his hand and goes,
Hogan puts his finger over his lips and then slowly removes his hand and is ready to slap it back
Bear in
again.
mind the crows are cawing rather loudly.
Okay.
You know, and then says, "There's only one way to find out."
Right. But do we want to find out?
Well,
You know, and under his finger just goes, "Yes!"
God damn it. One question just before we proceed. If we look out in this direction, does it look like he saw us walk along the path?
Sorry, can you say if we look out in which direction again? Like, point?
Like in this direction.
Yeah.
Does it look like he has a good view of the path?
No, not at all. You can barely see beyond 100 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he
Ooh.
didn't see us come.
no.
Who
but
are you referring to?
The person in the hut.
You can't see them. Well, you can see an outline of a figure moving.
Yeah, but we can assume he didn't see us walk along the path.
You could assume.
I don't like that tone, but let's assume. Okay. Uh, I'll go first. Or sorry, I can go first, and then I can make like a sound if he gets hostile. If he thinks I'm the only one, maybe he. I don't know. If we all go up to the door, maybe he'll think we're attacking him or something.
Actually, why don't we just call him out?
Oh, okay.
So everyone agrees with this one.
You know him, Slugs.
Feel free to put protection from good and evil symbol on yourself. Actually, I think that's a spell that I've got. Nope.
What should the signal be?
I don't know, wings or something.
No, I meant the warning signal.
Yeah, throw both hands up in the air and fall to the floor dead.
Right.
No.
I'll just scream loudly or something. I'll do my famous roar.
No, grab both hands behind your back.
No, just improvise.
We're
All
about
right.
120 feet away if we're going from the center of.
I want you to be as close as possible without being seen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I slowly walk up to the doorway of the hut, I guess, and
Okay.
gently knock.
The door's
Bless.
open. That's the only reason that someone was detected inside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I go to like the walkway or like walkway up to the door, and I yell, "Hello, anybody home?"
1 moment, if you please.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to mention quietly to the guys around me, I think the giant skull is a lift.
I still can picture the hut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but wait.
Ah, I see. Okay, wouldn't go that far in.
Okay,
Is-
so you want to stand here?
Yeah, somewhere around there, yeah.
Shit.
So is the? Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's a tiny fucking map. It's really fucking tiny. It's difficult terrain if you're outside,
Okay, yeah.
and it's
all...
a tiny map. And if you go outside of it, it's just going to be shit. So please try and stay in the map. I know that's awkward. Yes.
What's transmutation?
It transforms from one thing into another.
Oh, okay.
So it
Yes, it's when you modify something with magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, this is meta, and I should have known this. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
so it was a skull,
Inside,
no longer
as you
is.
peer in, roll me a perception with advantage.
Okay. To do. 15.
Okay, you get a good intake of the room that's in there. It's relatively small. There is a bathtub in the corner. And sitting in that bathtub, laying down, is a wretched looking old woman.
Is that Baba? She's in the bath, mate. What do you think?
She is naked, and she is bathing in a bath of blood. And as soon as she sees you, she stands up.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to disturb. I slowly back up.
You're walking backwards.
Will I fall into the skull? How did I even get up there?
You walked around it. I'm just saying, if you've just seen a creepy old naked lady and you're walking backwards, I want a dexterity save.
Do it.
Fine, yeah. I'll come back more appropriate time. Sorry to disturb your day, ma'am.
A 6. You trip on the edge of the door as you're walking backwards, and you slop down just over the mud, resting on the skull with your elbow as you regain your footing. But for the moment being, you are prone.
As
Do
I
we hear
fall,
this conversation?
yeah, as I
Yeah,
fall,
you see him coming out as well.
as I-
Yonoran calls out and says, I told you should have shouted out.
as I fall, I will obviously make a screaming sound so that everyone else comes. Okay, I attempt to get up, and then I yell at her. Why
As
are you?
you collapse, I'd like you to roll initiative just so we have an order of what happens when.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh wait,
Damn
I
it.
need to disable 2 things. Give me a sec.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm disabling right now. That was just to get some macros made. I didn't want them used yet. Okay, click away from your tokens, click back to them, and there's an initiative button.
But I have a special
Where?
initiative button.
Yeah, click away from it, and then click back, and then normal initiative.
Where?
But I have mine at the bottom.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally hid mine. Click away, click back, it's there.
Click back,
Okay.
baby bitch. What?
Does it work for me as well?
So everyone roll initiative.
Oh, you could use your separate initiative button. I'm not fussed.
yeah. Sorry. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure I got an 18. Yeah, I have advantage.
We got a 21.
No, I got a 4, and then I got an 18.
Oh, mine
The
seems.
20 doesn't count.
Do
I'm-
I have to roll initiative?
Yeah, everybody does.
I can't see my name in the list.
You are Rictavio.
Ah, of course, thank you.
Rictavio, give us the form yo.
Okay, everybody's on the list. Let's start to sort them by order. I should auto sort, right? No. Good here. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, Rama, you get
Yeah.
first turn. What do you do? What does Hogan do?
I stand up, I sheathe my axe, and ask her, "Why are you bathing in blood, by the way?"
'Tis a tribute. A gift from Mother Night. Why are you here?
I just want to see some titties.
I'm a traveler, and I happen to stumble upon this hut. Is that human blood you're bathing in?
If it were, 'twould be none of thine business.
Roll for seduction.
Sorry, I have a question. Why has Hogan's initiative dropped from 21 to 19?
Long story
Because-
short, he fucked up his rolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means I'm first.
The only reason you've got 0.16 is because your dexterity is that high. Yeah, actually, it would be those two first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're still prone, Hogan, for now.
Okay.
Rectavio, Callista, if you want to interrupt this, feel free.
Whilst
okay.
whilst he's doing that, I'm gonna try and cover him with a misty image of himself, so that if he backs away or if she attacks and he moves, it looks
Oh.
a misty image of him that looks like it's him, and that she thinks she's attacking him,
Nice.
and it's
I'll
over
say
the
that
top
you've
of
got
him
it
at the moment.
readied.
Yeah.
You won't be able to match it his exact movements, but I'll say you've
No.
got it ready to cast if he tries to duck away.
Wait,
Okay.
is it going to look like the cartoons when they run away really quickly? And there's
Yeah,
like a
it is. And there's
Yeah.
an after image. Yeah. Michael, did you want anything?
Yeah, Clayton's gonna play a violin and basically be using counter charm.
Oh, nice. Good
That's-
use. Inspiration for that shit.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Holy cow, Michael! Every time.
Yeah, so actually just have that going until the end of the next turn.
Okay,
Stop.
Hogan, you still have control, and when it comes around to Corin's turn, I'll say that he has ability to interrupt.
Well, last time we met an older lady, it turned out she was baking children into pies. So, excuse me if I question you again. Where does the blood come from?
As I said before, if it comes from people, it is no business of yours.
Oh, you actually have another two people with you, don't you? Fuck.
Yeah, but they're
What I-
pussies.
I do.
Yeah,
They're-
you have
they're behind me.
Casimir.
Oh, you mean? I thought you meant like with Hogan. Okay, so
you
now
have-
I'm
so
in
go
like
for it.
a dilemma. She does have a point that it's none of Hogan's business, and Hogan is not a police, and he doesn't consider himself a police. But
Mid.
he doesn't just want to leave it like this. So what the
Mid.
fuck should I do?
Casimir, that house can move.
You can overhear it, yeah, and you are at a point where you can interrupt.
Well, I just want to make sure you won't kill me and bathe in my blood.
You have one last chance to tell me why you're in my domain.
Just
Else, I shall force you to leave.
Hey.
You do have a point there. Like I said, I'm just a traveler, and I happened to stumble upon this hut.
And who are those with you?
She climbs from the bath, still entirely naked.
Hogan doesn't.
Wait,
Hogan doesn't care
if
now.
I'm not mistaken, there is. You can see inside the hut is 15 feet on a side and packed with old furniture, including, in the center, a wooden cot,
Oh.
a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe,
What's
a wooden table. A cot is something a baby sits in when it's sleeping. A stool, a barrel-topped wooden chest reinforced with brass bands, and an iron tub stained with blood, in the middle of which she sits, or now stands. No, there isn't one, apart from the image on her token, which I will zoom in when I get the chance. In the center of the room, as mentioned before, there is a ghastly wooden crib with a small angelic child sitting in it.
It's Jesus.
Wait, there is
We
a
fucking
child
found
there.
Jesus,
and
lads.
There is a child sitting in it, yes. All the furnishings except for the crib seem to be bolted to the floor. Beneath the crib, green light seeps up through the cracks between the rotting floorboards.
Okay, Hogan decided he wants to lure her out. Because this just got a lot creepier than the image I first imagined. Still creepy as fuck though.
As Hogan, if Hogan moves, if he moves away or anything, I'm going to concentrate on the image, staying exactly where it is, but doing all the same movements,
Okay.
except for the walking.
Hogan puts his he releases one hand from the hilt of the axe, puts it behind him, and then makes like a come here motion with it. Well, not yet, not yet. But he will do that in like soon. He says to her, "What do you mean? It's just me. There's no one else traveling with me."
Can she see us?
Clearly.
Yanorin kind of shrugs while looking at her like, what?
Oh, what? You guys moved up?
Can you not see the map?
Oh, like they were literally saying, but I told them to like stay out of sight.
To stay out of sight the other side of the building. He did actually tell us that.
Okay. In that case, I will rotate people. Demos, you would need to be able to see, so I'm placing you there. You are peeking around the corner to your right.
Yep.
I would also like to point out that we could hear his conversation, and when he screamed about her being naked, Yanorin did make a remark.
Yeah, you guys can. I'm placing you forward, and you've made it pretty clear that you would rather not hide.
Mm.
No, I can still hide, but I shouted, so.
The crows are really fucking loud.
Yeah.
Like it specifically says, the crows are really fucking loud.
Yeah. He knows all of us are here because of those crows. You know that, don't you? I'll say that
Because they
quietly
want
to
some
Casimir.
Jesus baby. They're going to eat the Jesus baby. Order.
Okay.
Yeah, Hogan also remembers some crows being friendly.
I think this is...
This
Oh, but-
might be the Order of the Crow.
No, she's captured them.
So Hogan, sorry, what was the last thing you said?
I said I'm not traveling with anyone. I'm traveling alone.
Roll me a deception.
Oh. Do, 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 do. 13.
13. Ooh. I'm gonna openly roll this. 12.
Oh boy.
The baby in the center of the room starts crying, and she
Oh, no.
climbs out the bath and runs to its side.
It is okay, my darling, my sweet.
She like strokes down the side of its face. Can you roll me a perception?
Sure.
And then she raises the blanket up on it as it begins to calm down and says,
There, it's okay.
A 3.
It's fine.
"You notice nothing out of the ordinary from what you're seeing, which is rather extraordinary as it is."
Yeah.
And you hear her mutter under her breath,
You're okay, Strahd. You're fine.
Shit.
What?
Could be Strahd's Horcrux.
Strahd.
You
Huh?
say that to her. What, Strahd?
Yeah.
Of course. He is my baby boy, and you bring him no harm. You understand?
She says demandingly as she steps before you.
Oh no, of course not. It's just I've met the adult Strahd. How is this also Strahd?
You see her face contort in anger as you start saying this.
He does the motion with his hand now. Like, come now, help me.
Are you telling your side to hold? Okay, you guys see him gesturing for people to come round. Is anyone gonna like throw themselves forwards?
No, I'm waiting for her reaction.
Oh, I see.
I judged them, or not. Like I expect them to make the right judgment. Of course, it's just that
I see.
I feel like now it.
There
So-
is no adult Strahd. The baby is mine.
But who did I meet then?
You met no one. You are no one.
You should lick her.
Tell me. What? Tell me, what are your intentions towards my son?
What the fuck is happening?
Well,
Well, this I did. This baby right here, I have no quarrel with. Of course not.
You seem to be avoiding the question.
Play dumb.
I
Like,
don't
really
understand.
dumb.
You said this baby was Strahd, and I'm assuming this baby is your son, and I told you I have no quarrel with this baby.
Babies grow up.
You had best not have. Now leave! You will have no other chance.
Other chance to what?
leave.
That was the implication, yeah.
Yeah, but he's a dumb troll, or half troll, half orc. I mean.
No,
Image
he's
in the
not
chat.
dumb.
I bet she's dumb
Uh,
thick.
Wait, she said, "Don't leave. You won't have another
No,
chance."
she said, now leave. You won't have another chance.
I swing
You swing to what?
with my
Punch.
axe.
To what?
No, I mean greatsword to attack her.
Uh,
Okay, okay. I guess this is the start of a fight then.
oh no.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I've stood up a long time ago.
One quick second if you'll be so kind.
Oh yeah, sure.
We
Oh
all-
my lord.
Yeah,
We
all-
have baby Strahd here. What the fuck? I'm not gonna leave.
it might just be a common name.
Or it's maybe just a projection that she's making to,
The,
relive
the
her.
moment I realise what's happening, I'm going move, move, move.
Okay, guys. Here's the thing. We don't want to actually kill her. We want to question her because she'll have information about Strahd. Can I regret saying?
Wait, is that
slash-
being said out loud?
Can I regret saying attack?
You can
No.
regret it, you can't undo it.
God damn it! I just realized I should have kept asking questions about Strahd. Maybe she would have talked.
I'm having real trouble finding something because I believe there's a thing that is meant to be a thing, but
Just,
Oh.
Excuse me. You've
like-
just bumped into a witch who is in control of a walking house that is not a house. It is a tesseract.
it
Excuse
is-
me.
The what?
How do you know that?
How
This
do
is
you-
Baba Yaga.
who's Baba
Baba
Yaga?
I meant,
Yaga.
how do you know that as a player? That's a bit meta.
Demos
Ah.
has been many different places.
Yeah, but okay.
So is
He'll-
your character shouting at us, telling us
No,
that it's a walking
he'll-
construct?
No,
or...
he'll tell us later. We've heard nothing.
Okay, there's something that I feel like I should be able to find, but I really can't. No, not a monster sheet. Okay,
So-
I'm just gonna have to do that. Okay, don't worry. I'm just gonna do this.
Has Eric's character just shouted at us what the
No.
building is?
No, I think not.
Guys.
Oh,
Oh.
No, what I'll shout out is bad idea as I charge in to assist.
Okay, Hogan, it is
Yeah.
your turn. If you want to make attacks, feel free to do so.
Huzzah! Hazoo!
Can we see him swinging?
Yes,
Wow.
you rolled a 21 and a 20. Absolutely fantastic. It's a shame you didn't rage though, so those only deal a total of
Oh crap! I forgot to say that. Darn.
27.
Yeah.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, goes straight through her unless she can.
oh, what? I'm sorry, I didn't want to. Oh, it's
Yep.
only. It's.
Okay, yeah, she just takes fucking damage. Minus 27. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
I can rage at the end of the turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I rage.
Effect, rage. Is that the end of your turn?
I just say, we could stop hitting you if you answer some questions.
Stabs, slashes. We can stop hitting you.
Would you like to cooperate?
Don't resist.
Okay, well, at the end of your turn, do. Okay, I need Corin, Yennerin, and I'm also gonna say I'm gonna make it Godfrey. Can you please
I
make me
have
defense
taken.
rolls with disadvantage?
Couldn't try to spook us.
You need to get 14. Sorry, 24.
Wow. Eat to defeat.
Like every battle's a boss battle or something.
Well, I'd got to pick a fight with an old lady who was having a bath. Jesus Christ.
She was being rude, okay?
She was there, just
Ooh.
chilling. Imagine if somebody ran into your house while you were butt naked and was like, "Who's the baby? Who's the fucking baby? He's not an adult. Why isn't he an adult?" And you're like, "He's a baby, mate. I'm trying to have a bath. Leave me alone."
And they just whip out a sword, stab you, and say, "I'll stop stabbing you when you talk."
And you're like, "I can't talk. He's a beautiful, angelic baby." I
Okay,
don't
so,
want to bathe in goat's blood.
Godfrey needs to make a defense roll. That's me. That's got no bonus, but I'm pretty sure he has a bonus.
Yeah, boner.
If he does have a bonus, I didn't fucking fill it in because I'm a waste of space. Just searching D&D Beyond. There we go, got him. +3, which means that roll came out at a total of 6, so he definitely gets hit as well. All 3 of you are going to take damage.
Why am I taking damage? I
As
wasn't
the
mean to
house itself comes alive and starts flailing with its roots.
How did Kalista not get hit by that?
Nice
this-
and cozy. That's
At
why.
this point, Corin. I
Oh
think
my
you should...
god, the damage.
Oh
It's
god.
plus 13 to hit. So yeah. Or 12.
Okay, so Corin, you take 29 damage.
Fuck off. Oh my god.
Yennerin, you take... no, sorry, this is Godfrey, because he's first. Godfrey takes 23. I believe he might have resistance.
To trees.
He does not. No, to bludgeoning.
Oh. How does the tree know to attack us? What the fuck?
It's just going for everything nearby. And
Boys.
Yennerin, you take 30.
Fuck my asshole, Dad. No, this is not okay.
Excuse me. No. I'm Dad. Sorry. What?
You are a dad, but you are not my dad. Do not claim
Oh,
that right.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You have
Thank you.
legal responsibility for 2 children, and I am not included.
No, I'm glad because I didn't want to actually take that action you were suggesting.
Too late. You've committed now.
Okay, so I'm putting a token up here, just so that you can see it in the turn order. That's the hut token.
Okay.
Corin, it is your turn.
Bible. I'll tell you what to do.
Open the cages.
Stop spamming fireball.
Keep spamming fireballs.
Even though it's super effective, stop spamming fire. Now you know what I'm probably
No,
going to do next
it's like a
turn.
weak point, massive damage. Come on.
Have you accepted tree bludgeoning as your lord and savior?
Oh, sorry. I've just read something I did not say out loud. I just, for some reason, thought when I read it, you guys knew it. So, as you, oh my god, why is there no map for this fight? As you, hit her and the hut itself comes alive, it stands up and the hut itself is elevated 10 feet off the ground.
What? The whole.
In other words, the roots are within your reach. The cabin on top is not.
How high is the cabin now then?
10 feet.
Okay.
Hogan would
Cool.
react us to keep standing on the ledge. Because he doesn't want to fall off.
Understandable. Corin, it's your turn still.
This is like Tony Stark in the Hulkbuster.
They look pretty damn sturdy.
Can I interject for a second?
Yeah.
What is in the cages? Was it crows?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry. What? Yeah, where?
On that big ass dick.
Do targets in full cover get defense from that? And what does it do?
So that's against the hut, yes?
Yeah,
Right.
she does not get touched by that, but the HUD itself does.
Shiny boy on that hut.
Do. Okay, so that is what save? Con save. Do. Wrong sheet. Jesus Christ. Okay. $24. You okay there?
Oh my god, please make a decision. Oot, 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 oot.
Sorry, one sec, guys. Hello? No. Yes, please. Sure. Oh.
Oh, what is that?
What is the distance of each box, by the way?
Why is everything green? Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'll set it up later.
Never mind, the map tells me.
Sorry, can you say that again, man?
It's alright, the map tells me.
Okay. So, Corin, that is the end of your turn? Mid, it is your turn.
Okay, so the whole thing got up,
Yes.
and Hogan is up there.
Yes.
Okay. Can I try to cast entangle on like inside the hut, like the like that. Like how can I make a
Inside the hut.
yeah like
Does it have to be a point that you can see?
It
Yes.
says within range. Maybe like I was thinking like maybe I could like touch the wood and maybe like make the how do you say the vines and everything like go through the wood from like one of the hut's leg and maybe like
Yeah, that sounds pretty
cast
good.
it
I'll go with that.
all the way up there and try to just like make
Secure it in place. Nice.
you know even if I can't see in there, just make vines pop from the floor.
Do you know what?
or-
I like the description, so I'll go with it. Oh god, that's a bit too solid. I'll just make that transparent. There we go. That area is... What are the effects of the spell? Can you pop it in the chat?
yeah,
It's there, entangled.
Strength saving throw. Okay. $19 for the save.
yeah, it's well above my
Okay.
14 spell save DC. Oh.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think I have nothing much can do right now. Yeah, I'll stop here.
In that case, Yennerin, it is your turn.
Okay, Yennerin wants to move over here.
Okay. No issue there.
Then I want to make an attempt to throw a sunbolt at the top of the cage, so in order to try and break it down and drop it.
Okay, give me a second. Good plan.
It will be thrown at the one south, closest to me.
I like the plan. Okay, make me an attack roll.
What
Okay.
happened?
I'm going to say
Yennerin-
AC 14, because it's quite hard to hit.
Yennerin prepares a sunbolt and shouts to the party, "Free the pigeons!" And throws a Radiant sunbolt.
That hits. Go for damage. Oh, damage is 8.
Did it look like it was fairly successful to you, Norin?
Okay, so you hurl this sunbolt, and it arcs through the air and hits the hinge at the top of the cage. And you see it snap, but the metal doesn't break all the way. It's just teetering. One more hit, and it looks like the cage will drop down to the ground where you can interact with it.
Yennerin quickly prepares a second sunbolt and says, like, "I think it's a really good idea."
Okay, that hits. The hinge of the upper, this one.
No,
Cage.
it was the southern one I was throwing it at.
Oh, okay, no objection there. Breaks. And it drops down onto the root and then knocks from the root onto the ground. Eventually lying here.
Can I use the rest of my movement to go up to it and try and crank it open?
Yeah. You can run over, no problem. I need you to give me a strength check once you get within reach.
Okay. Strength.
That allows you to double your modifier. Just make the roll normally and I'll do that in my head.
I think I might be rolling this wrong, but I'm going to... Wait, that's the saving throws, never mind, hang on. Why am I being so dumb?
Just click the word strength on the left, yeah.
There we go, fuck.
13 is not high enough. You start trying to wrench it open, and it is absolutely stuck firm. This is probably the best made lock you've ever seen. It requires so much strength to get open, it is unbelievable.
Okay, I'm assuming because of how much I've done in this turn that that I would have no time to do anything else, so that's the end of my turn.
Pretty accurate,
Can
yeah.
can I ask a question?
I've already shouted out 2 sentences. These are only split-second turns.
No, not to you, to the
Oh, okay,
DM.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Apologize.
What happened to the fallen paladin that was traveling with us as well?
That's Godfrey at the bottom.
Oh, that's Godfrey, right, okay.
Okay, next turn is Babalisaga. Best of luck. Let's see how much damage she can deal in one turn.
No
A lot.
hags.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
No, I hate hags.
Especially when she's got a baby, actually. It doesn't matter.
I
Oh, is it
don't like.
Strahd's wife? Da, 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 da.
I don't
Figured it out, guys.
Da 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 da!
Oh, I quite like this. For the flavor, I'm going to go for this.
Oh
Flame.
boy.
Okay, what's your maximum HP?
For fuck's
Ma-
sake.
What?
That's a bit meta.
It no,
Um.
it just either succeeds or fails based off your current hit points. Let me ask you a yes or no question then. Is your health 150 or higher?
No.
You are stunned.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
She then shoves you backwards and you fall.
But I have protection against evil.
There is no way that anything gives you a save or anything like that. You are stunned.
Okay then. So I fall.
Yeah.
You fall the 10 feet, and because you're stunned, the damage. No, it doesn't auto crit.
Does
But
it not fall into the skull?
you do fall into the skull, but the skull, the bit that you would land in, is just against the floor, so the damage is just from falling 10 feet.
Okay.
But regardless, you are stunned.
How high can Hogan jump?
With his height, I'd say he can reach 10 feet if he extends his arms upwards.
Hmm.
But you are stunned.
Yeah, I understand.
And remind me, you need to make a save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
That was her action. One sec.
She's gonna teleport, isn't she?
Skedaddle, skedoodle. Skedaddle, skedup. The hut will
I'm
fuck
just
you up.
writing something.
Oh my god. I know hindsight is 2020, but I'm getting all these questions that could have been much better questions to ask.
I feel like hindsight may be 2020, but why do we keep trying to pick fights with OP creatures every single time we do anything in this game?
Because this Curse of Strahd, all creatures are OP creatures, and all creatures wants to kill us. So we just have to pick the fight first, so we have advantage.
We haven't picked
Element
a
of
single
s-
fight. We've
Element
see,
of
I
surprise.
thought you meant for a second there, pick your fights, pick your battle.
But
but we
here-
have picked every single fight available to us.
But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure.
Disregard and no planning.
I'm pretty sure Yennerin has gone into us more fight than any other character.
Yennerin's done a good job at avoiding fights as well.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm pretty sure I haven't actively gotten the party into an encounter. Unless you count the Burgermeister, but that didn't result in a fight.
I'm pretty sure at several points you said something stupid that has started a fight,
Well,
or suggested something stupid, or something like that.
Taking my suggestions does not mean I'm the one who started it.
Mm.
No, it
If a
doesn't.
player decided to base on the fact that my character has like intelligence.
Oh, I feel so bad for you, Hogan.
Uh huh.
Okay,
this
she jumps off of the hut and
Ooh.
lands in the skull.
Is she
Oh,
still
whoops!
naked?
What have I moved? I've moved something. What the fuck have I moved? Oh, I've moved that. Okay, no worries. And lands in the skull, which, mind you, I pre-prepared a separate texture for, so she's actually in the skull. And you are on it as well, and the skull hovers up
Oh
15 feet into the air.
Oh no.
That's the transmutation.
Oh.
It's like it's
Well, there
like
goes that
Dr.
idea of-
Wily.
Oh yeah,
Once
it
she
is.
is 15 feet in the air, the skull over here and rotated round to face you all, she ends her turn.
What?
So much for throwing demons into that hut.
She's in her own flying saucer.
For Godfrey's turn,
Yeah, wiggling your eyebrows, obviously.
he runs over and Yennerin, he tries to help you. He desperately tries to scrape open this box. I believe he has a high strength.
Okay, can I assist him so he has advantage?
Wait,
Yes, you may.
what happened to the skull?
It flew off.
It flies now.
It's 15 feet in the air, hovering around.
Oh boy.
Fuck's sake. She
Fun.
yeeted herself. Leighton.
23. He manages to grab the door. You pin the cage in place with your arms, and when he places his foot against the ground either side and pulls, it breaks open, and there's a swarm of crows that come flying free.
Can I shout, "Go free, little birdies"?
You may.
A murder of crows.
A little bit confused about where something went. Give me a sec. Da 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 da.
I thought you were gonna post body capsule. That's nice, isn't it?
So this guy basically came over and deadlifted the door off of the cage.
Essentially, yes.
Bitch, Stefan.
Literally, yeah.
I bet she's sitting there going like, "I can show you the world." And Hogan's just sitting there like, "What the fuck, dude, is going on?" And then
Oh,
Hogan
by the
turns
way-
and going, "Oh no, world."
By the way,
Like that.
the next Star Wars movie has a trailer.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about Star Wars anymore. It's crap.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
It's not crap, but it's not
It's awful.
what it was.
It's become social justice
It's
warrior crap.
worse than Jar Jar Binks. Why
No.
did
Hey, what
they not
about-
have Admiral Akbar take up a significant role? Oh fuck you! They did
That
my
is
boy.
alright.
They did my boy Akbar a dirty and just had him die on the bridge, and then invented this weird Tumblr chick to come take control in his place.
Yes, he died off screen.
It's a trap.
I know you only see his body, like you don't even see his body, man.
No, you don't. You just
That's how
see
mu-
him in the background, and then someone says after the explosion, someone mentions he's dead.
I don't even think they mentioned him. Plus, there's that whole weird segment where they had the whole "we're going to free these big doggos," and then it's like, bear in
don't
mind,
get.
you can get your dog chipped nowadays, right? Now
Don't-
imagine in the space future where they have lightsabers and space monks. I'm pretty sure they probably had trackers in the bloodstream of those giant rabbit dogs.
Ben.
Yo.
I've sent you a link over Discord.
I don't even
I'd like you to control the ravens for me since you just freed them.
Oh.
Control the ravens. What?
Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna have them roll initiative now.
Jesus. Oh shit! They're resistant to bludgeoning.
You can have them poke at her.
Hang on.
Well, she is naked.
Alright.
Is she? Yeah, is she still naked?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The
Can I snipe
ravens
one of her
cover her.
hanging titties out?
You're stunned. She's just basically straddled you, and there's nothing you can do.
I know.
Is he getting raped?
No.
Fucking hell.
Why won't you guys
Not
help me?
yet.
That is
guys-
the end of Godfrey's turn.
What was that sound, Aga? Not yet.
Not yet.
Baba Yaga.
It's
On Casimir's turn. Oh god, another person I forgot to get a sheet for. Fuck my life. Gustav, you're playing Casimir now.
Lost my number of
Throwing
arrows.
you a sheet.
I've lost my number of arrows. Where are they?
They should be on the right of the core tab.
Yeah, I'm on the core tab and I can't find them.
I will sort that for you right now.
Thank you.
Gustav,
Oh,
I have thrown you the sheet over Discord. It's because apparently you didn't have any. Give me a sec.
No, I would have.
Yeah, I know you would have. That's why I'm sorting it.
About 300, yeah? Thank you.
You're welcome. It's on the right as arrows now.
Yeah, I see it.
So, as quick as you can, please, Gustav. Okay. Both of you can fly.
Oh.
One second, I'm just going to let you control his thing. There we go. Okay. That's a good way of tracking it. I'm going to do that for the other thing. Okay. Demos, it is your turn.
Okay, I see this thing called Hex, which is actually as an attack.
Yes.
So what is that?
So
Because I can't
Hex...
find it in the descriptions down the right-hand side.
Hex is... Right, it's really difficult to explain the difference between these, but you have two abilities. One is Hexblade's Curse.
Yes.
The
And one
other
is
is
Hex
Hex. No, Hex
Right,
Warrior
so
is a
it's the
feature.
second one.
Hex
Oh.
Warriors.
Hex is a spell.
Right.
So the spell Hex, when cast on someone, gives them disadvantage with one sort of check, usually either strength or dexterity, because it doesn't include saves, just checks, so when you're grabbed. Give me a second, please.
Yeah, no
2
problem.
seconds.
I totally got that. Is it available as a bonus action?
Let him do his thing. He's busy.
I won't. Hello, I have returned. Yes, he would have.
Yeah, my question from what
Yeah,
you
so,
described, because I get that, is it available as a bonus action?
If you go to your spells,
Mm-hmm.
it tells you what it is in the
Oh,
spell
it is a
description.
spell. Right, okay.
But some spells are bonus actions. If you click the cogwheel at the end of the spell,
Mm-hmm.
actually it might be easier to just click the word Hex and it pops it into the chat.
Mm-hmm.
It
Touch
literally popped
screens.
nothing into the chat, so just click the cogwheel. What the fuck is Roll20 doing, man? Tell you what, let me just have a little fiddle real quick. Yeah, it did, but nothing popped into the chat.
Lighten, don't stress. We got plenty of time.
Oh, no, it opened it. Oh, right,
There we go.
okay.
It is a bonus
All right.
action, yes.
Yes. First thing I want to do as a bonus action is to do that at her.
Okay, so you hex her. You can hex one of her attributes, usually either strength or dexterity, but it does not apply to her saves, just to her checks. And the most common checks in combat are athletics and acrobatics, based off of strength and dexterity, respectively.
Yeah, I want to do it at her strength, but
Okay.
then I wish to fire arrows at her.
Okay, you can do that. Or, alternatively, you could use your Eldritch Blast cantrip as an action.
Yeah, no, I thought about that, and then I thought, because she stood right over Hogan.
Yes, she is.
And I'm thinking if that does not go well, I could end up hitting him.
You could
Blast
still
the
do
skull.
that with the bow. And bear in mind, she is in the skull, as is he, so there is a chance you may hit that.
Blast the skull, bring them down, then we can gank her.
I have my bow in my hand ready to fire. And I have the most bonuses with that. And
Feel
the
free to
ability of
go for it.
hurting her. Yeah, shooting her. Where she stood over him, I'm aiming directly for her.
13 to hit misses entirely, I'm afraid, clacking off the side of the skull and not inflicting any damage to it. The 26, however, let me find out real quick.
What, mate?
15 plus 5 would leave her at 20. Yeah, you hit. With a 6 points to spare, dealing
Nice.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and your hex deals extra damage. You need to roll an additional d6.
/D6, yep.
/R space d6.
/R space D6. Yeah!
Nice. For a total of
15.
15. Yeah, nice.
Does it distract
sh-
her from Hogan?
Her attention was not on Hogan.
Oh crap. That means it might be on me now.
Kalista, it's your turn.
Okay. Allow me as like a little bonus action at most, or environmental action. Can I this mobile tree or hut, is it would you allow me to roll to see if I can figure out if it's like a living creature of some sort, like a living nature tree?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me Arcana.
Arcana. I think I'm good in that. It's what? Hey!
This is entirely unnatural. It is definitely created by magic.
Damn it. Well, I'm not using Charm Monster on it then. Kalisa does, well, it'd be just Coven, right? Or in the mid. Actually, okay. Kalisa just mutters, yeah, pretty sure it is unnatural.
I'll be able to explain to you guys why I know about this once the fight's over.
I cast Hideous Laughter on old person.
What does she need to roll?
It's a Wisdom save DC 15.
Let's see what she gets.
Into full
25.
magic resistance.
She rolled a 25 to save.
Oh,
Hmm.
dear.
Oh, good job. Cletus will just like moving carefully. No. She'll kind of keep close under the tree, so like try not to get kicked by it. And I guess it. Oh, bardic inspiration on Hogan.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Oh, that might do a lot for him.
Domo arigato.
That really might save you, honestly. Hogan,
Yes.
it is your turn, but you cannot do anything because you are stunned.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of your turn, you make a Constitution save.
What is this?
That is how many squares up in the air the skull is. Right now it's 3
Thank you.
squares up, which means a total of 15 feet.
Do I need to add bardic inspiration?
Let me check, but I don't think you have to, no. Her spell save DC is there. You do not.
Nice.
But you'd have to be a god if you did have to use it.
You
But
haven't
again,
fought
it's
Strahd
just
yet.
campaign.
She's Strahd's mother. She might as well be God.
I thought Strahd's wife, but yeah.
Now, you are no longer stunned.
If it, sorry, can I just interject a moment?
Yes.
If I want to shout something out, does that require me to have a bonus action? Or,
You can shout something out on your turn.
target the baby?
It's not your turn.
Oh right, so yeah.
Can you not shout in between turns?
He totally can, especially if it's something like that. But if he wants to try and communicate with someone and get a response, that's got to be on his turn.
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry, that was bad.
I mean, I don't assume he's looking for a response. He could just
No,
shout
I think
baby.
that itself was totally fine.
Oh, okay, thank you.
If you just want to shout things out at people, that's all good. If you want to get a response, your turn.
It's not about trying to interact. It's just shouting it out.
Got you,
as
got
I
you,
was
got
doing
you.
that, yeah.
A bit
The
like when
hut.
Yanoran was saying, "Get the crows."
Yeah. The hut takes its turn, and it is going to swing at. Does it have a height-based reach? Yeah, Corin, it's going to smack you out the sky. Then it's going to crush you into the water. It's who has dealt the most damage to it? You've dealt damage to it. Yennerin, you've gone for its dangly bits.
I've got to stop making a habit of that.
I must admit, I generally tend to react when anything goes my dangly bits.
It's not a sentient tree. It's like a golem. It doesn't have reproductive organs.
And it's also going to try and slam its body into the ground. So, Yennerin, it's going to go for you, and Corin, it's going to go for you. Can you please both make me defense rolls?
Wait, it's gonna slam its body into the ground.
No, that's separate attack. It's swinging with its roots at you two.
Fuck's sake. Fuck my bumhole. I'm gonna die.
Corin, you know what number you need if you're making defense rolls? The number you need is 24. Yennerin. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Where's the damage? Cut my life.
Don't do that.
Oh,
The
you're a
it just
lucky
says
fuck.
The DM
This
rolls many dice.
this always happens every time it's you that's taking the damage. You take 28.
One HP, boys.
Don't worry, guys.
It
just
has.
don't die.
Oh yeah, the token hasn't changed.
Miss me with that bullshit.
I don't know. There are lots of slow API these days on Roll20.
You know what else is slow? My ability to die.
I could help you with that.
No, don't do that.
He doesn't need help. He took care of it.
You can make like a tree and leave me alone.
Oh,
Jesus.
leave
Okay.
it out.
Then it slams its body down. Callista and Rictavio, or rather Demos,
Yep.
can you please both make me dexterity saving throws?
I'm gonna be back real quick. Just want another drink.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not so good.
No. You need 19 for this.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm going to have to roll the save on Michael's behalf because he's just left.
yeah.
Oh, he's all good.
Oh,
Okay, so you take half damage, Michael, which is 27. Demos, you take full damage, which
Which is?
is... Oh no, sorry, he takes half of 27. Let me add that back on. Demos, you take 27.
holy crap.
Holy crappery now.
He takes 13. Michael, is that you getting back?
That's Ben.
Right.
Okay, cheers.
Mike left as well.
That is the end of the hut's turn. Corin, it is your turn.
Can't even count
Okay.
that high.
On the skull.
I got damaged. What the hell?
You did. The tree dropped its body down onto the ground, slamming into it, and you succeeded at the save, which was DC 19,
Oh, nice.
and took half damage as a result.
And I took full damage. I was too close.
The skull drops immediately and splashes into the water, causing both people inside of it to take damage. D6 plus 2. You both take 3. Hogan, that includes you.
Okay. 3. What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Or no, I'm not raging anymore, am I? Or
You are still raging. You also took damage when you were kicked out the hut. Did you ever apply that?
no, I did not. Sorry. Well,
That was 7. But it was also bludgeoning.
okay. 3.
Okay. Mid, it is your turn.
What do I want to do? I don't know anymore. Wait, there's no numbers
Wait,
now
Leighton.
near.
It dropped to the ground. Yes, Michael.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't here to make my use my reaction, but if Cletus took damage from the tree, she'd have wanted to use hair rebuke on it. Can I roll that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We have it. Yes, I do. That's nice. 13. It's fire damage.
On a dexterity
Dex
save.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 save.
That fails.
And it takes 13 damage as a result.
Okay. Fire. Wink, wink.
Let me just see if that does anything extra. I am sorry.
What are
It
you
takes
sorry
13
about?
damage. Mid, it is your turn.
Okay, so the whole skull is on the ground, and so yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Yeah. No, I will cast hold person on the witch or whatever she is.
Cronerino.
Like maybe like spawning branches from the water. I don't know. Wait,
So I'm just shuffling her about.
where's the? She disappeared. Oh no.
I was getting her out of the cart.
The car? The what?
The skull.
Ah, the skull.
I don't know why I said car. Oh my god. What save does she need to make?
Wait. It's on a wisdom saving throw. What? Where?
Best of
Where
luck.
is-
15
Ah,
to save.
Just one above.
Very
Ah,
sorry.
14. No, it's okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Psych, you thought.
Yeah. No, I'll just move here. I just move here. But yeah, basically it's the end.
Okay. Yennerin, it's your turn.
Oh. Yare bakana. Yeah. Yennerin wants to move forward and throw a sunbolt at the second cage.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Yeah,
natural
for
one.
The second one. Oh.
A
odds
natural
not.
1 and a natural 2. That is very unfortunate.
And then can I use the rest of my movement to get the fuck out of the way?
Yeah, I believe you have an additional 25 feet. Maybe more because you're a monk.
Yeah, I think I might have more. I'm not sure.
It's in like top center of your sheet.
45 feet is my speed.
Okay, so you would have a remaining 40 feet.
Okay, so it's like 1, 2. What's that green mark, by the way?
What green mark?
Who moved me?
I did. I'm trying to get you off the screen. Oh, that is some spell that Binary cast that isn't doing anything. Ben, I'm trying to get you off the screen. You said you wanted to run away?
Not run away. I was gonna. Yeah, I'll try and. But I want to move more in this direction.
Oh, okay. Feel free to move yourself while you're on the board. Tell me when you go off it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I want to continue in that general direction.
Okay, so that would be 5, 10, 15. You had 40. Minus the 15, that goes down to 25. So 25 divided by 5 is 5.
Do we not include moving diagonally as 5 feet?
It's only the second. It's only the second time you move diagonally is an extra 5 feet.
Okay.
So that would come out as off the screen, which I'm gonna do as like, I don't know, that, because there's a camera that isn't. You're not on the camera.
I basically
by 5
want to
squares.
Like southeast away from the tree thing, because then I'm
Yeah,
still
I get
kind
you.
of in front of it, but not in front of its chargy boy,
Yeah, I get you. It's all good.
and not running directly alongside Witchy Muck Bitch. So
He got you, fam.
It is the Raven's turn. Ben, what are they doing?
they're going to swarm the hag and attack
Okay.
her.
And attack her. They have a to hit bonus on their sheet. What is that?
A pun?
I linked it to you over Discord.
Yeah, no, I need you to repeat what you said.
That's a hitness.
They have a to hit bonus.
It's a hit bonus. Uh, some confident.
It should be under their actions.
They have a +4 to hit.
Okay. +4. Comes out with a result of 18.
It says hit 7 in brackets 2d6 piercing damage.
So the 2d6 is what I needed to know. Thank you very much.
But it also says. Oh wait, no, that's fine. The swarm hasn't been hit, so.
Does it have a bonus or anything like 2d6 plus?
Plus
It says 2d6,
375.
but then it says that's like half one. The mass itself is half.
Okay. They deal
No.
8 damage.
That's it. I think. Nice.
Yeah, she takes 8 damage as the swarm flocks around her, and while cawing and flailing wildly, she has to swat at the air to get them off. I just accidentally swatted my microphone.
Beautiful.
It then becomes her turn.
It's not hard to me.
On her turn, she is going to... Gustav, you just destroyed her car. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw? Okay, can you roll me an Arcana? It's a very deadly one. Okay, I don't know the rules for Counterspell. You're going to need to top me up. Yeah, but it doesn't instantly work, does it? There's some sort of check. Yes, it is over level 3. Okay, it is over level 4. I need to know how this check works. Can you please pop out the spell card? I'm just going to search it up. I did not see that.
D&D Beyond.
Oh, it doesn't look like a
D&D
link.
Beyond.
That'd be why. I don't know why it doesn't look like a link, but it doesn't. Da 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 da.
Oop, oop.
Okay, yeah, you just need to make the spellcasting ability check then. Which for you is an intelligence check, isn't it? You do not get to double your modifier for the purposes of this check. Hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy.
The spell goes through anyway.
Are you feeling inspired, Binary?
Okay. Do you want to know how much damage you took?
2.
My hit points.
Oh my god. Oh, I nearly just had a heart attack. It's 44. Oh my god.
So are you. Haha, got him.
Why? So, if he, like, you can't move because you're in the air. If he drops the spell, you fall and get hurt.
Like Superman. In the
Oh my
suit.
god, that's great. That is all that she does with her turn, however. On Godfrey's turn, he is going to run close to her and swing at her.
Does he also eat us?
He is going to try and end this fight quickly as he swings twice with his greatsword. Longsword, sorry. What's his hit bonus? Where is he? Lost him. There he is. 7. A 13 misses, a 27 hits. Dealing... That plus he's going to use a spell slot to add...
Who farted?
That would be me. Plus he adds a smite to it, blinding smite, dealing a total of 23 damage. And she needs to make a constitution save or be blinded, which results at an 8. She is blind.
I'm legally blind.
There we go, blind. That is the end of his turn. Casimir's turn. Into the hut.
Yes.
Okay. The hut, I'm gonna say, automatically fails at that. No, and with the addition of the height as well, there's no way it would. 33 fire to the hut. And the inside is set aflame. I'm going to make this little outline here red. And say that it is flaming, and the hut will take a d6 damage per turn. In addition, you hear splintering and cracking and breaking inside the hut.
The baby's gone mad. The baby's tearing shit up. It's gonna
I
jump
thought-
out the hut
I
and be
thought we
like,
could
Hulk smash!
I thought we could question the baby, maybe.
Hogan, make me a perception check. And
Ooh.
also Casimir.
Casimir. What's the baby doing? Oh dear.
I'm fucking blind. You see a hut.
You two are blind as fuck.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but the rolls. As soon as the explosion goes off, both of you shield your eyes.
they may be blind, but they,
Okay.
they may be blind, but not as blind as I was this morning.
Demos, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm wondering, am I able... The hut slammed down, yeah?
Yes. But then it brought itself back up. It didn't stay down.
Okay, but that was before I have any chance to react at all?
I'll allow you to use your reaction from the previous turn to try and do something, but it depends
Trying
what
to
it is
move
you want to
there.
try and do.
I want to actually get up on this ledge. When it slams down, scramble over this leg up onto the ledge so that when it goes back up, I go back up with it.
You'd have to have that as a prepared action.
I didn't want to interrupt everybody else having
You
their
can't
turn.
prepare your action until it's your turn.
Right, got you. Got you.
I'd let you do that as a reaction attempt to like grab a hold of it
What,
as
as
it
it
comes
starts
back up and
lifting up?
go with it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But that would place you on it if you succeeded.
Yep, and what do I need to do to jump over to this ledge?
Which ledge, sorry?
This one.
Oh no,
The
you'd need to
doorstep.
make a check to attempt this. I wanted to know if you wanted to do it first.
Oh, yes.
Then you'd need to make me a strength check.
Oh, I think so.
Give me a sec. Do. Yeah, that would be high enough.
And then a leap over to here.
That would just be plain and simple.
Dexterity.
Yeah, I'd actually say that's an acrobatics. It's
Oh,
just a slight leap.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
I don't have that in my list.
You do have that in your list.
Oh, there it is, yep.
A 12 is high enough, yeah.
Yep. And then I'd like to move to here.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Gustav. Please wait.
I'd like to move to here and attack the baby.
You realize on the last turn a massive fireball went off inside the hut and the entire room is on fire now.
Yes.
So you want to jump to the edge where the fire is and then
Yep.
sprint into the fire.
Yes.
Okay. Well, jumping to the edge where the fire is was what you made the acrobatics check for. You're fine there.
Yep.
Once you get
Now, as
there,
I
roll
look
me a
in the room-
perception.
As I look in. Oh, right. Okay. Yep. As I look in the room, is the way forward clear?
A 13 is definitely high enough now you're here. With the explosion of the fireball, everything has been thrown to the edges. Most of the things were bolted in place and have torn the floorboards up with them, and there's a hole in the center of the room. The cot is no longer in sight, and what is there in its stead seems to be a glowing green pit. And as you teeteringly look forwards past the flames down into this hole, there seems to be at the very base a small green object.
The baby became more powerful.
I wish to move to the edge of that pit.
Which would be stepping into the fire if you wish to do so.
Is that area here literally on fire?
It is flaming. You need to make a dexterity save to avoid the damage. If you want to stay there, that is.
I'm gonna move forward because I believe that the baby is what we need to attack. I reckon it's her strength, and I reckon it's why she's alive.
19 dexterity. That avoids the damage.
Pulling back the my arm on the bow, I wish to fire down at whatever that is right in the center there.
Well, I was going to describe it more as you got
Oh,
closer
okay.
once we
In
moved.
that case, yes, please, before I choose an action.
As you get to the edge of the pit and look over down into it, make me another perception check. You have advantage. At the bottom of the pit, that is about, I'd say, 4 feet deep, between 3 and 4 feet deep, like just at the very extent of your reach, you might be able to reach this.
Mm-hmm.
There is a green gem, one you've seen very similar of before.
Am I able to remember what that was?
Does anybody else remember?
What was the question, sorry?
There is a green gem inside the hut. When the explosion went off inside, it left a hole in the center, and at the base of this hole, there's a glowing green gem.
Oh, like in a trunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the.
Yeah. It's one of the power seeds.
Yeah.
Power seeds? What the fuck's a power
Yeah,
seed?
Do you remember ages ago when you went to that tavern and they were trying to grow wine? Not that tavern, that outhouse.
I wasn't in that
Oh,
one.
yes.
It was when Demos's character was revealed. This is one of those gems, one of the other missing
Yeah,
gems.
It was at the top of the hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember.
This is a different one of those gems.
Yeah,
May I-
we cut the tree.
May I
No?
strike at it with my focus,
Oh yeah.
my sword?
Wait, don't we need to return it to the farm to help them?
You can attack it, or try and grab it, or try and dislodge it. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack it with my sword, simply because the sword is my focus. I don't know if I can dislodge it, or I was not present in that particular session, so I don't know.
The
what-
original place that they found a gem was in a statue dedicated to Strahd.
Yep.
And when they burnt the statue down, out from the statue fell a green gem.
Mm-hmm. Right. In that case, I'm not going to try and smash it. I'm going to try and dislodge it. And
Okay.
I wish to hit. I have 2 attacks with longsword. Woohoo!
I'm not going to say hit it. I'm going to say make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay. My
You still
apologies.
keep the nat 20 roll, though. The first d20 you roll is the one you have to keep.
Yep.
So as you try and lean down and teeter it out of place, you manage to flick it up. It is still in the hole, but right within your reach. Unfortunately, however, you've done a lot this turn. I'm going to have to end the turn there.
Okay. Thank you.
Kalista.
I was going to throw demons up there, but that's a bit redundant now. So, oh, wait, oh yeah. First, Kalista's going to run over to here, there, and then there.
Okay.
Oh, core knocked out. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see that. Wait, I need to check range on a certain spell. 60 feet. Good, good. Yep, healing word on Colin. First level, sorry. Oh, but look, got a high roll. Now you stay safe, right? And now I can't actually cast anything else. That's a shame. Ah, fuck it, British mockery on oldie. Get up.
Can we rename Kalista Wiz Kalista?
Fuck off then. Who's got to make that save?
We
Uh,
only if we
Diaz.
maroon him 5
Okay.
times.
DC 15 wisdom.
Hit or miss. I guess he never misses, huh?
27 on the save. It might make you feel a bit better to know that she's literally rolled 18, 19, and 20 on the 3 wisdom saves.
Okay. Thank you.
No,
Making
it
it a little
doesn't.
better.
Poor Michael.
Yeah, it's literally just been really unfucking lucky. I'm sorry, man. But you
And
have
that
managed to
was-
save your allies.
And that
Yes.
wasn't just
Yeah, that's
mockery,
good.
that was vicious mockery.
It wasn't just fuck you, it was fuck you, saggy tits.
Yeah.
No, it's more like I wish thou would put thy thumb up your ass.
I
Nice
can
attempt,
imagine
Rama.
going, if bathing in blood is meant to make you look youthful, I don't think it's working.
Hogan, it's your turn.
I do the swingerino.
Okay, so you stand up, you pick up your weapon.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, and then you swing.
Yeah, boy.
19 and 23 both hit. And you are still raging. I can. The reason I'm allowing him to maintain the rage is because I can imagine him being pissed off as fuck while he was paralyzed.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
He nearly had an aneurysm.
That comes out as 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, is that right? What? No way.
Yeah, 30 damage.
Oh my god. Absolutely devastating 30 damage. None of the APIs are working, and I have no idea why.
And then Hogan finishes with,
I've been hacked.
Will you let us, or no, will you answer some questions now?
Oh my god.
She is looking ragged eyes, hair stuck to her skin, coated in blood, flailing around, trying to cast spells like crazy, and screaming as she stares at her hut, or every time her eyes make contact with it. While blinded, with blood running down her face. That's probably the only reason she wouldn't be losing her mind right now. You did do her a favor. Thanks, Godfrey. It is the hut's turn.
Oh shit.
This
Hogan,
is fine.
Yes.
it's gonna go for you twice. Then it's gonna go for Godfrey.
Oh boy. I don't
Hmm.
think that will help us.
I thought it was going to go for me.
200 damage each.
You're inside it. It can't get you.
Oh. Thank you for that little snippet of information. there.
Hogan, please make me 2 defense rolls. And
Yes,
Godfrey will make me 1 as well. Godfrey doesn't need to make me 1.
Hazuzi.
He will anyway.
I'm dead.
Godfrey, defense roll. You need 24.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been. Oh, wait.
You do have Bardic Inspiration, Hogan. Oh, but you can't use it on your defense rolls. I feel bad for you, son. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got
Doesn't help much.
And a tree hugger ain't one.
So, let's see what you get.
You know, I'm gonna run my engine on
Oh,
idle.
I nearly wrote a D410.
That would have been interesting.
Okay, Hogan, you take a total from 2 smacks of 49 damage.
Bludgeoning.
Yes. Ben, what are you sniggering about?
You ever made out with a tree before? It'll fuck you up.
Please apply that damage to your character.
Yeah, 24.
24?
I think you just
Oh,
been
that's
given a
halved.
root
Okay, that's
now.
halved, yeah.
Or maybe you already halved it.
I said one number, then you said another, and I just instantly thought you just made up a number to get away with less damage.
Oh, no. No.
Corin, it is your turn. Okay.
No, go for another fireball. What could go wrong?
18 to hit. That
Too
does
many
hit,
people in
and
range.
6 damage. Is that the end of your turn? Mid, it is your turn.
Okay.
Fine. What do you want to do? Okay. Mid, it is your turn.
I want to cure Yanorin's wound.
You are not next to him.
Wait.
You see the little symbol in his bottom right that shows the camera and 5?
I'm quite a distance
Yeah.
away, bud.
That means he's 5 squares out the screen.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay, I understand. Well, hmm. Ah. Wait. I thought. No, you know what? I'll just. No, I'll just approach, but I won't do anything.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yanarin, it is your turn.
Yanaran. I didn't manage to get the other cage off, did I?
You did not. Bear in mind your, I've forgotten the name of them, only have a 30-foot reach.
Yeah, I know.
Sudden bolt.
So, how far am I away from that cage at the moment? I can't do the arrow thing anymore.
This far, plus an extra 20 feet, 25 feet, sorry.
Well, upwards.
No, because you're off the screen.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Can I, if I was here, would I be in range?
Yeah.
Okay, can Yunoran move there?
So here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that's in range. Yeah,
Okay.
you'd have the movement for that.
He's going to throw 2 sunbolts.
Okay.
Throw the first one, sorry, at that cage. And then throw a second one. Oh, for fuck's sake, Dad, no!
What?
And then we'll remove, and then use the rest of his movement to proceed to go back down south to as far as he can.
25, 30.
Should have about 15 feet.
Yeah. So there, and then another 2 squares.
No, I'm moving directly south, not.
Oh, okay.
Miss me with that bullshit.
I've been here for life. You just a towel wrist. Okay, it's the Ravens. Ben, just attack.
Yeah, they're kind of like trying to drag her off of the thing by biting and pecking her.
Can you remind me of their bonus?
It is +4.
Thank you. 11 to hit misses, unfortunately.
Oh god.
Next turn is her. Okay, on her turn, she is going to. Yes. Okay, so what she's gonna do is she is going to wait. How far is that? That's, I believe, only 30 feet. Yeah. So she's gonna Misty Step out to. Oh. Fucking Misty Step does get counterspelled. If a spell gets counterspelled, does it count as casting a spell? Okay.
Flashbacks Eris Defos using half the spell slots in the finale.
In
With a
that
counter
case,
spell.
she's just gonna beat the living shit out of everybody close to her. As best as she can while blinded. Hogan.
Is she gonna try and punch a half orc?
Yeah, well, she's gonna try and hit you with a staff that she just pulled out from her house as she jumped out of it. It's a
Okay.
quarter staff. It could have been in her skull.
Right.
Actually, yeah, it's in her skull. It's a toothpick. A giant toothpick.
Right. What do I do? Defense roll?
Can you please give me a defense roll? Yeah. I'm also going to have Godfrey make one. And also, Ben, what is the Raven's AC?
Ah non, mais la caméra elle marche plus.
Well,
Oui, oui.
The Ravens are actually hit. So if the Ravens get hit, they take. I'm gonna do Hogan's first. If he got hit, let me find out. You need 20 to avoid.
fun.
It was DC 20 to block the attack. So Hogan, if you have anything to buff your AC, you can use that.
Wait. Yeah, I have Bardic Inspiration,
You cannot buff your defense rolls with that.
but then I can't do anything.
Okay. Hogan, you take 10 damage. Godfrey actually got crit, so he takes
Bludgeoning? Or...
bludgeoning. Yeah, bludgeoning. 13. And the Ravens got hit, which is 6 damage. Okay, that is the end of her turn. Godfrey's turn. He is going to try and... Oh my god, the fucking script died again. Godfrey is going to try and command her to grovel.
Mhm.
She needs to make a wisdom save. 11. I think he beats that. Spellcasting DC 14. Yeah. She lays down prone, dropping all of her weapons.
Kinky. Where was she hiding these weapons, Leighton?
It was a giant toothpick. She was hiding it in the skull. Casimir, it is your turn. At her? Boy, she dead.
Oh,
But what about the baby?
So, as she lays down in surrender, these missiles come arcing over and collide with the back of her head, the back of her chest, her shoulder. The head one slams her head down into the skull that she's trying to lay down atop.
Does she bounce off the canvas?
And then as she drops onto her chest, the second one slams her in the back and you hear a crack as she struggles to breathe. She rolls over, face still covered in blood and her eyes still blank and unable to see as she tries to inhale but clearly cannot and is suffocating. Which brings us back around to Demos.
Hmm.
You are in the hut. You can see this gem. It is within your reach.
It's within my reach.
2 seconds, sorry.
Say, oh,
Yes, the gem is within your reach.
and that's a sleight of hand, yes?
I'm sorry, I said I needed to go. I am back now. I did not hear anything you said in that time.
A sleight of hand check, did you say before?
To get the gem?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a sleight of hand. Actually, it's just a straight dexterity check. It would have been a.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
sleight of hand to knock it out of place.
Oh, right, okay. I need to scroll up for that. Dexterity. The dexterity check for you, sir. Yep.
You reach in, grab a hold of the gem, and you hear a and you yank your arm back as the floorboards where the hole was break into teeth and slam shut just as your arm retreats.
My shite.
That
Ah.
would have dealt a fuck ton of damage.
Thank God.
But since you got it, the hut becomes completely incapacitated.
Inert. Yes. Do I have time to stick the gem in my pocket, turn around, and where I'm at my elevated elevation? Yeah, okay. Where I have the increased elevation, fire. Oh no, she's dead. Dun,
She's dead,
dun,
yeah.
dun.
You guys have managed to clear this fight.
Wait, so all of that was just a gem?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Of power.
I'll hold it up in my hand in the doorway and go.
Right, so does this mean that next time we meet, or next time we see a green light, we should target that first?
It
Yes.
may be the case.
Bruh. It's a massive tree root.
I couldn't tell you.
Is anybody asking me that question?
Right. Roctavio, what do you know about this place?
It was my next target after Strahd.
Why would
After
you
this.
not put them in order of difficulty?
Right.
They are in order of difficulty,
Are you telling me if
with
I
the
was
hardest
Strahd,
first.
Wow.
aren't you being cocky?
I have been given many, many, many targets that I must eliminate. It is something that I have agreed to do. When I realized it was Baba Lysaga,
That seems silly.
We're just trying to get the fuck out of here.
I
suppose
knew.
we can help you as much as we can.
Well, no, I was hoping to avoid the confrontation right now, but when Hogan leapt in, we couldn't leave him on his own. Not to deal
You
with
should
this.
have given us some warnings.
I didn't know until.
Not a lot of people have big ass skulls attached to the side of their fancy home decor.
No, they don't, and I'm sorry, but I really did not know until all of a sudden Hogan was there and at risk. And that's why I backed him, because I thought, cute.
Ah, silly bugger.
Yeah. They are now free. We need to set the
multiple.
others
Second
free.
cage down.
Multiple do, yes, but the moment that Baba Lysaga is dead, they flap away.
What about the second cage?
There are still crows stuck in there. You could try and get that down, yeah.
Yonorin goes to get that down.
Yeah, we wish to do that.
It takes you not much time at all, and eventually you manage to get it down. Over the course of the next few minutes, you hear more and more creaking from the hut, and eventually it collapses, the roots snapping midway down, and the center of the hut dropping into the marsh.
As we hear it creaking, can we make our way off the platform, please?
I assumed you would do so, yes.
Yes. Thank you.
The hut itself is now resting on ground level.
Can we inspect it?
Yeah. Inside, there are the same materials as described earlier.
Yeah, the chest. I'm interested in the chest because that was.
There
you
is a
said-
chest at the far end. Now that it's landed in the marsh, there's water welling up in the center. But the chest at the other side is still there and still bolted to the floor, believe it or not.
Yeah, I do.
Can we open it?
Mimic.
Is it locked?
You take a few steps forwards and tinker with it. There is no latch on it. Roll me an investigation.
Okay. Yeah.
Use
Who's doing the investigation? Is it me or someone else?
it would be Corin with advantage.
Cool.
Okay.
Corin.
23. You're glad you stepped in to help out. There's a glyph of warding on it. The glyph drops. Make me a defense roll. Yeah, make me a defense roll.
Oh no.
Me or him?
Him.
Was it?
You need 15. 23. Nice. Something leaps out straight at you, and you reflexively draw your dagger and slash, and you split a crawling claw in two. Another 3 crawl out from the box, but in very
Could've gotten
short
a
order
free
you
hand.
dispatch them.
Good job, Corin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also inside the box is 130 gold pieces,
And detached head.
Wait, what did you say?
130 gold pieces,
Corpses?
gold pieces,
Oh, okay.
130 corpses? Really?
Yeah, you cut out
I
every
don't
time
think
you
it's
said
that
it.
big.
Give me a moment.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, yep.
When Unoran is
pretty
offered
much.
money, he raises one hand and says, I simply do not have a need for material possessions.
Just
I'll take your money then.
How are you
Just-
gonna
just
pay
take
your
it.
inn?
I would like to give it on my part to Demos for assisting us in such a wicked battle.
How are you gonna pay your inn?
Seriously? I get
Unoran shrugs and
44?
goes, they tend to let us stay for free in this area.
Well, they won't.
Don't argue it too much, I'm just playing character.
I know,
Hmm.
but it's good because you won't live for free.
I've lived for free most of my life.
Yeah, but you were a hobo.
I'm not a hobo, I'm a monk of my monastery of the Soul Sun. I would like you to
Yep.
do respect and not refer to my fellow monks as hobos.
22 golds each, did you say?
Um,
Can we just add it?
could you please
like to
roll
point
me
out he
a
gave his share to
d6
Demos.
Corin? Yes, you can just add it. Eric, did you hear that?
Yeah, I've gone for 44.
Good. 5.
Do I need to roll?
You
a
also
d20?
find, let me just see how many there are. 5 transparent, rich olive green gemstones.
Hmm. Do you know what these are, Corin?
Do they look like the one I grabbed?
Sorry, Demos, what was that?
Do they look like the gemstone I
Not
grabbed?
at all, no.
Okay, cool.
There is also a vial containing an oil.
That looks vile.
On what? Oh, okay. The gems are not magic, and the vial is not magic. Mm, roll me an intelligence check. 19? Yes, you can. It is peridot, which is, to be worth approximately 50 gold pieces each.
What, per potion?
No, that he identified the
gems,
gemstones.
sorry.
There are 2 spell scrolls. There is a pouch containing 10 plus 1 sling bullets.
Things. Yeah. I don't have a sling. I'm not using one either. I can just say things.
Yes. Why would I use a sling?
11.
Why would a crone need this much gold out here? It's not like she went.
2 spell scrolls, yes.
It's
Then
not like she
anyone-
went to the store and bought some vegetables. Why do you guys think she was keeping the gold?
I guess it just stacks up over the years.
Yep.
There's a set of pipes.
Are they like pan pipes or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They do, yes.
Hmm.
And also a stone with a animal's
Yep.
face carved into it.
What did you say? A what?
An animal's face.
No, before that.
Yes.
We need identify cast on these.
It's about midday-ish. It would be a good time to stop and eat.
Yep. Okay, that would be really handy.
Yeah, I'd allow to. You guys all finish a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
I need a heal.
You can use your hit dice.
I can use my one of my healing kits.
Oh,
So
by the
that-
way, off rest, everyone. Extra 2.
Song of Rest, so you get that, yeah, on top of your... Oh, I came up with a
Nice.
way to do your Song of Rest, Michael, a lot better. Give me a second, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
I've got no hit dice. I've ran out of hit dice.
Yeah, wait. I can heal you. So
Do it! Do it! Oh no.
Gustav, you have 2 messages incoming.
what's your number of hit dice?
I had
give me a
3,
sec.
but now I have 0.
Yeah, but what's your maximum?
Oh,
number?
7.
7. Yeah, plus 7.
There you go.
So you have 11 healing. You know.
Lit, thank you. Thank you, I'm feeling a wee
Does your... Wait, I'll just have a look at it. Michael, does your Song of Rest go up as you level?
I think it does actually, but it's at level 9 or level 11, something like that.
What does your
It's
Song
not
of
too
Rush
late.
sound like? Is it like Scatman or is it like...
It's precisely Scatman.
I'm a
Gonna heal your bum.
Scatman!
To buy income.
Gonna heal your bum.
Healy bum.
Heal your bum.
Heal
Healy,
your bum.
healy bum or leaky bum?
Heal my bum.
I'm gonna heal your bum.
Depends if you like the flavor.
I'm gonna heal your leaky bum.
Oh, no.
Leaky.
Oh, ew.
Do you know who has a leaky bum?
Please.
My dog. He got diarrhea. He nearly died.
Oh my god, we didn't
Oh.
need to know that.
He's not dead though. He's alive. He likes rice now.
He What? He
It
likes
sucks up
rice
liquid,
now.
doesn't it?
Yeah, he could only eat certain foods that are really bland,
Mhm.
like pasta, chicken, rice, and apparently he just likes rice.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good because it does provide a solid food base.
Yeah, he is like 14, bearing in mind, so he old as
Yeah, yeah.
fuck,
How is
Yeah.
he
and
not
he
dead?
lacking rice.
He lacking rice.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, feel free to send her the page.
You know, you're just reinforcing the idea of her becoming Wiz Kalista. She could start playing Mask Off.
Give him pipes of plenty.
Can you imagine Kalista like that battle with Strahd
Yes,
just
that's
going
not so
like,
bad,
"Let's
but
go."
there is the
Fucking
problem that I'm on a payphone.
Ah, nice. These look interesting. I like them.
Just been on you. Where the time gone away.
Okay, so it's like radius sphere. But less powerful. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
sorry, I did start singing, didn't I?
We'll see. Add that to my inventory.
I'm a short rest. How many hit dice do I get? Oh, right, okay.
Yes. Sorry, can you repeat that? I was trying to concentrate on too many things at once.
Sorry.
Yeah, roll intelligence with advantage. Um, 19. Yeah, the two scrolls are Mass Cure Wounds and Revivify.
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 Oh,
Revive.
nice.
Revivify for Foily P. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-da.
No, we can use that with the gems that we don't have.
With the gems we don't have.
Yeah. You have to have like a 300 gold piece worth diamond for that.
AFK.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Lou.
I am not sure yet. I will work something out very soon. I'm going to call an end to the session here, so if there's
Oh.
anything anybody wants to get done.
I'm okay.
Oh.
The potion, it
Later.
is... give me a sec. It is a clear, gelatinous substance that is slimy and sparkles with tiny, ultra-thin, what looks like shards of silver.
It's come.
You have weird cum, dude.
Drink it. What does it taste like?
Yeah, we're definitely not tasting it. Anyways, tomorrow, can you remind me to remind you of something?
That's so cryptic.
Who's this?
Rama. It's not
yeah.
cryptic,
Who
it
you
has
who are you
nothing-
asking to remind you?
You.
Of what?
Remind me to tell you something tomorrow. It
Why-
has
why
nothing
not-
to do
Why
with
not just tell me today?
because I'm gonna have to do it in private, and I just want to go to sleep.
Oh,
New phone.
okay. Can you not set an alarm? I will forget.
I'll put
will
it.
remind you,
I'll put it in my reminders app actually.
Okay,
but
cheers.
I will also
Yeah.
forget.
Cheers. Talk to you tomorrow.